What's up YouTube? My name's Kability and we're back with another video, and in today's video, Year 2 Moments of Triumph have finally came out. If you haven't gotten it yet, it is in your Postmaster when you log on today. So let's pick it up. Here it is, Moments of Triumph. You can see some of the challenges already. Let's pick it up and we'll check it out. So it's just like the record book from the Sparrow Racing League, except this time you don't have to purchase it. So that's nice. It's totally free. And if you complete these Moments of Triumph, which I'm not in the right spot, you complete these Moments of Triumph, you actually get exclusive rewards. So let's check them out. Ooh, this is a very fancy. Oh, look at these emblems. Look at that. Okay. So essentially, you have a book rank, and every time you do, you complete a Moment of Triumph, you rank up, and every time you rank up, you get a reward. So your first reward is a shader, which Callistus, I believe that's how you would pronounce that, maybe. This looks very cool. It makes me think of ice, I guess. And the next item would be a matching emblem. Shield of the Traveler, that's very cool. At book rank 4, you get Dawn Color, another shader, which I'm very excited for this one. Just looking at it, I think it's gonna be very cool. It looks kind of gold, but yeah, I'm very excited to check that out. And the final emblem, Hear the Call. That is very nice. I almost wish these were exotic. Maybe I'm asking too much. Maybe these aren't worth being exotic, but I just think it'd be kind of cool since you can only get them in a certain year. I think that makes them exotic enough to have that tier. But let's check out the next page. Here we are. I already have some of these done. Obviously, you will complete these, and you don't have to go do them. So, what are these ones I don't have done? Ooh. Collect all 50 calcified fragments. That's interesting. And equip a fully leveled Year 2 subclass on any character. Alright, well, I can do that real quick. Boom, there we go, completed. So you get that little notification for your Moments of Triumph, and you can come in here. So, alright, we'll go down the list and we'll complete them. So the first one is a Blade Reborn. Complete any of the exotic sword quests from Shaxx. Boom, there's one done. If you haven't done this already, I don't know what you're doing with your time. These exotic swords are amazing. I highly recommend, if you haven't gotten a sword yet, pick the Fire Sword or the Solar Sword, Solar Edge, because when you get that sword, when you get the exotic quest for that sword, you get Raze Lighter, and Raze Lighter destroys Majors. Or you could get Arc Edge, but I believe Raze Lighter is the way to go, so please pick the Solar Sword. Do yourself a favor. So next Moments of Triumph for Year 2, the Sword Logic. Defeat orcs in a King's Fall raid on hard difficulty. Again, if you haven't completed this yet, you must have just gotten the game, because I've done that plenty of times. Here we go. We're at book rank 2, so let's check out our reward here. Ooh, rank up. Let's claim our reward. Okay, so we'll claim the reward. Let's check it out. Oh, we can check it out right here. Ooh, I like that. It looks like the Queen's Web shader, if anyone has that, except it's not, doesn't glow as much. So that's a very, very sexy shader, as it makes me think of ice cream. I don't know why. But just off the top of my head, first thing I see when I think of that is I think of like blueberry ice cream. Okay, so moving on, we just did the Sword Logic. So, the plays the thing. Complete the Taken King main quest line, culminating in Regicide. Again, one of those things that you should have done just by playing Taken King. Boom, done. Next, Moments of Triumph. This is amazing! Complete the Crucible quest line, culminating in the Mountaintop. This might be one of those things that you may not actually have done, but basically, this will allow you to complete the weekly bounties for Shaxx. So, yeah, definitely do that, because those bounties, when you unlock them from completing this quest line, it will allow you to complete a set of weekly Crucible bounties that aren't really difficult, and you will complete the I forgot the name of the bounty, but essentially it will give you a 335, or it will give you up to 335 weapons, and they can be very good. They can have very good rolls. So here we go. Oh, we ranked up our book rank, so let's come back and we will claim our next reward. There we go. Shield of the Traveler, complete. Maybe we can reach rank 4. Okay, so Erisborn's Revenge is our next Moments of Triumph. It's not complete, obviously, but collect all 50 calcified fragments. So just look up a YouTube guide for that one, and you should be on your way. They are all in the Dreadnought, so you can probably get most of them in Patrol. I know a lot of them are from the Court of Oryx, and some of them are in hard mode, the challenge mode, so yeah, should be able to get them over time. Okay, here we are. We'll move on then. So return to the reef, complete the April quest at the gates, and return to the prison. So I will just go on and say the April update was by far, I think, one of the best updates to this game. It took the game and improved it in so many little ways, but they added up to such a big improvement. And then the chromas came in, so you could get color armor, which further diversified the guardians in the game. So I think this was a very nice update. So these quests are worth completing because they are just a good time. So moving on, next Moment of Triumph, Challenge of Elders, complete an Elder Sigil scorecard in the Prison of Elders. Yeah, again, one of those things that you probably should have done already just by playing. Totally worth doing. We ranked up to rank 4. Let's check it out. Ooh, we get the shader. Let's check what it looks like. There we go. Ooh, I like that. It looks almost like, it looks very like royal. Like I feel like royalty wearing this. So, I don't know what it looks like on the other characters, but if you're Warlock, this is what you can expect. Very regal looking shader, so I might have to equip that. So let's claim that, and these are all going to my Postmaster because my Postmaster is full. Alright, and the last Moment of Triumph, the third element, equip a fully leveled Year 2 subclass on any character. Again, if you've gotten Taken King, you should have gotten one of these subclasses by now, and you should be fairly close to leveling it up all the way. So just throw it on, you'll get the complete. There you go. So there we go. These are the Year 2 Moments of Triumph, and I am just missing these 50 calcified fragments, and then I get that final emblem. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna go collect some calcified fragments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.